And welcome to all our friends in South Florida, New York, Chicago, LA, San Francisco, and everywhere else. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. We got a big shout out to our friends in, I can't remember where she is.
Who?
Ashley, AKA Elizabeth.
Tennessee, maybe?
Tennessee.
I don't know.
She's going to be an intern and she's going to be working with us. Want to say hello, hello, hello. And are we on?
We
Can
got
you
lots
hear
of
me?
people watching us today. I don't have my headphones in, but Joe hears us. We're good to go. We got Hector on the board. We got Gio, Jeffrey, Janice, Jaja just left, and poor Jeffrey. I even forgot his name. Even me, Freddy.
Jeffrey. How can you forget Jeffrey's name?
Because we had Gio, Janice, Jaja, Jeffrey. Luckily, we've got Hector and Dylan.
How do you know his
then
name
I
is
don't have to
Jeffrey?
think.
It could
because
be
I
Jack.
introduced him as Jonathan. He goes, nope, Jeffrey. I go, sorry. I know it's not a G.
Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing?
I'm good, Harry.
Don't
And then we
mind.
got a new guy who's Jacob.
Where's new guy?
He's not here today. He'll be here tomorrow.
Double new
But
guy.
all these J's in my head, J's and G's, I'm just saying.
Listen, I have exciting news.
Tasty Tuesday, yes.
I have exciting news. We got a lot of people on the set.
Yeah.
But let's start with welcoming back my man Momo.
Welcome back, my man
Good
Momo.
morning, everyone.
Now, his mic is on?
Yes.
You sure? Because I didn't hear it. All right. And he is the owner of Corner Porch.
86 Southeast 6th Avenue in Delray Beach. How do you like that?
561-266-3349. How you like that? That's because it's there now. Unbelievable.
You
Now,
know you're official when you have your number on
Memorized,
the
yeah.
light bulb.
she memorizes a lot of numbers. But I want to welcome you. I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks.
Yes, we're all super busy. I'm gearing up for season.
Are you ready for season?
So I was just telling the girls.
Ready? I don't know, but
You're
gearing
ready.
up.
You know
I'm
what I
always
think
ready.
happens? Summer slows everyone down, and they get in this mindset of I just can't push anymore.
The
I'm
heat.
done. It's
Yeah.
the heat, and I'm
The heat
done.
wears us down.
But if you get through September, that's the time to push because you got through September. I was at Salt Sweet the other day, and she said to me, September has been her worst month ever. She said, Labor Day, boom, crazy, and then all of a sudden, the bottom dropped out.
Right.
And everyone it's back to school,
Yeah.
and you just got to push. And this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so for you ladies, it's a huge market for what you're doing. And Mo, you're going right into season.
Yep.
There's
First-
a lot of
first true season for us.
right because you've been away from the game for a couple of years, right?
Correct.
So this is going to be A1 for you.
Yes.
I saw a couple of trailers with cars on them this week, so I think it's coming.
Yes, I did too. I've seen the license plates. They're all coming down, but more so the locals are finding us. We're going to be that local place in Delray Beach, and they're slowly finding us every week. I'm meeting new people that are just blocks away from me, which is
nice.
great.
Well, I have an idea.
Talk to me.
I think no, you want to lower it. I want to, or hit the speaker button on his mic, and you can lower that. I want to take it. I want to put cement. I was just telling you, the cement where the grass is. Put people on roller skates and call it White Castle maybe.
Honestly, your ideas boggle my mind.
White Castle
Steve-O, seriously?
Steve-O, isn't that a great idea, Steve-O?
You never answered my question. Why there's no White Castles down there?
There is no White Castle because the castle ran out of bricks.
We shall build the castle.
Now,
is what
make
I
sure
think.
that Steve-O's mic is on because I didn't hear that. Is that on?
Ladies and
Now
gentlemen,
it
sound
is.
check.
Now it is.
Yes, it is.
Now you got to
There
turn
is
down the
Steve-O.
speaker.
Steve-O, that's a whole nother voice you got going
Speaker,
there.
Line 3.
I always do. This is my wedding voice.
That's your
Ladies
wedding
and
voice.
gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
We should have Steve-O introduce our show every day. What are you talking about? You're looking for all these people, and he's sitting right there.
Steve-O is a very busy
We
person.
got a built-in announcer right there.
But he's never.
Record his voice and
he-
then put it on
Look at this. He
There
didn't
you
do
go.
this.
We could just record his voice.
No, we need live. I want you to say live.
I could just say we're live from the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
It's Steve-O.
Live from Studio A at the Brooklyn Cafe. That's what I need.
That's what we're going to do.
But I got to tell you, Steve-O,
Can we have Steve-O record our new opening?
and we're back to that. Yes.
Thank
Matter
you.
of fact, that's a great idea.
Thank you.
How you doing?
As a matter of fact, I have another great idea,
Yes.
which will involve my main man over there and the ladies as well. They're more than welcome.
Roller skates.
We just signed the deal. We just signed the deal courtesy of New York, what is it, VIP
Sounds?
Sounds?
New York Sounds.
New York Sounds, a.k.a. Steve-O. And yes, the number is 888-994-4995. The Steve-O line is open. So
The
if you want to
Steve-O
make,
line.
if you want to make an appointment for your wedding, he is here. And that will happen. Watch.
Give us a call. The studio, 888-994-4995. You can find us all over Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Do you know this is also National Book Month?
We're going to get to that. But let me tell you my new news.
Oh, sorry.
We just signed a deal with Dream Ride, right? We are going to have a 14.
Is that who was here with Steve?
No, we did a conference call.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
That's another deal.
So we are going to have a bus. We're going to fill this bus, and we're going to do the Brooklyn Cafe show on the road, on the bus. On the bus.
Get the show on the road.
And then when we're going to go for a 2-hour ride, like Gilligan's Island, right? Or an hour, it doesn't matter. And then we're going to end up back at the corner porch for dinner.
Nice
Oh,
idea.
I love it.
Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to have the DJ on the bus, because, you know, you got to spin some music. And even though his microphone, his headset is always in a cup. I don't know how that works, but we're going to spin this out, and we're going to do maybe more than one show on the bus. And we're going to hit certain hot spots along the beach and everything, and we're going to do our thing. It's going to end up with an eatery at the end. We're going to have sponsors come on, people that do their thing also, because, you know, we need a break to use the bathroom. I do anyway, once in a while.
How's the CBD going?
It's working.
I see that.
But that is I mean, think about that. Who in the world right now is doing a show on the road with food and drink, right? There's
you
going
know
to be
the
a bar.
sayings that you always hear and you always wonder where they come from? Production, show on the road, all of that.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Is it complete?
Now we have to get the show on the road.
But we're going to do that. We just said 2
Shows
weeks.
on the road.
The show was on the
Oh,
road.
this is a done deal, and we're going to promote it now for the next 2 weeks. He's coming in to do a spot, and we're going to get the banners on the side of the bus. Steve-O goes, oh, you can get a 2-foot banner. This thing is like 40 feet long. I get a 2-foot banner. That's like putting on, I can't use that. That's like putting something small on something big. It doesn't work.
2 feet.
Yeah, but the van goes all the way down there. I want it across the side.
He wants it from back to front.
You want to
He
wrap
wants
the
to roll
little
it out.
picture of us?
Yes, and we're going to park the bus right in front of
Corner porch?
corner porch so that people can see, make some noise. You know how many people are going to want to jump on this thing?
There. How, are we doing the party bus?
Yes.
Very nice.
Now
Gio, you ready to get that hotspot going? Jeffrey, you're in? Hector?
It has Wi-Fi.
The bus has Wi-Fi.
All right, but we need a crew to run it while you and I are doing our thing.
No, we're going to take the interns. The only problem is that we got to use the small bus at the beginning,
The short bus.
the short bus.
Sure bus.
We're on the short bus first.
We're on the short
But
bus.
he also has a limo bus coming, right? Limo
Yeah.
bus. So it's limo style bus-wise.
He said it's 25 people, that one, by the way.
So that's the one we're probably going to use. This is going to be nonstop fun,
All right.
but it's going to be nighttime. You know how well we do nighttime activity?
I know we do.
In season,
After hours.
we're going to be heading to this man's corner porch. Now, we can either pick up from the corner porch or we can end up at corner porch. But the object of the game is to take our show on the road like we've talked about for years.
Or you start and pick up at back at the same place.
That's right.
And tell her about Santa.
Santa,
We're going to put a Santa on the bus.
as in Claus. Now in October?
Yeah. We're gonna start early. He's not gonna be as
You
jolly.
can
We're
hire
gonna
him
build him
cheaper
up.
now.
Seriously, do you see what I have to deal with? Now I've got 2 of them. And I know you guys are
I
the
think
same
that
because when I
CBD
saw
is
your
definitely
story
working.
the other day, Steve-O,
Santa, I like that.
when I saw Steve-O's story the other day on Facebook, I realized you guys really are kindred spirits.
We think the same.
Do you understand what? Did you see his story? He had his year anniversary of saving his life.
Listen, there's so many
You
things
guys
about
are
Steve.
just kindred spirits.
Steve and I are from old school. We were just talking about that. The old
Peas in a
school.
pod,
They really
they're
are.
cut from the same cloth.
But
That's really scary.
Old school mentality is dying in business. It really is, and it's really a shame. When you had a joint like yours, and one of the reasons that I'm always going towards your place is because every guy I know has a home. And you tell people, come on down to my house. They don't even ask you where that is. They just go. And you go there, you meet clients, you entertain, and you don't ask them to take out a wallet
This
because they're in your
weekend that
house.
just passed, I had a baby shower on the inside. You know, it's an old house, working with the space. We had a baby shower on the inside, 2.5 hours. The guests were so happy, they didn't want to leave.
That's awesome.
They actually moved outside on the lawn. We set up a table out there and they closed the night with us. It's one of those type of places. People are comfortable.
You
It
just
is.
you just stay.
It's like a house. All right, you want to switch something?
You
like
guys
told
are
me the-
The baby shower.
definitely like 2 peas in a pod, the 2 of you guys.
Like you told me the other day,
Whoa.
Much better. And their voice from the heavens above.
always room on the porch.
It's like Morgan Freeman.
It's always your mother
Hello
porch.
there.
And there's so many things, so
Oh,
many,
that's a
so many
chalet,
things you
yeah.
could do at the porch. So many things. I was talking about the crunchy line before. There's so many things with awareness, breast awareness. You got all these foods. There's so much awareness this month. Christmas around the corner. You can actually give somebody a ticket because we're going to be selling tickets for this venue. This is not going to be free. They got to pay for the dinner and all that. But you can give it as a Christmas present.
When are we doing it?
In 2 weeks, we're going to start,
But
right?
it's not Christmas yet.
Dawn, every day is Christmas. What are you talking about?
Am I missing the whole point of where his
in
head
October.
Pretend.
What do you mean it's not Christmas?
is? Shyness.
Merry Christmas! What are you kidding me? Every day is Christmas.
Every day is
Because
Christmas.
what is Christmas about?
It could be
You get
Thanksgiving.
gifts,
You're
There you
giving
go.
Family.
family. That too.
I
But
used
we
a
don't do
Christmas
politics here,
wine
but that's
topper
true.
last
You're absolutely right. That is what it's truly about.
It's a birthday, right? So you wake up in the morning. You
Not
wake
too
up this
early.
morning.
I did
So happy birthday.
every day.
You
is
get
a day.
up. You should say thank you. Didn't we do this gratitude thing yesterday?
We're going to be doing the gratitude thing a lot today. I think I've got a new show starting tonight at 6:30.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
You're just like very scary. But that's what's on the horizon. We're going to take the show on the road. I want to thank my man Steve over
Thank
there.
you,
We're gonna
Steve-O.
do- And I know that you need some DJ work people as well. These guys are all lined up here to talk to you. So you guys make sure you talk to him. Don't let him leave. You got to handcuff him because he runs out the door. That's why that chair will wrap around you in a minute.
because he's the DJ, that's why. And your office is now up in Singer Island, isn't it?
Yep. Up in the Hilton Singer Island.
What an office.
He's a man of few words. That's the funniest thing about you, is you do this for a living. You speak, you DJ hours and hours. He sits here at your office is in Singer Island. Yep. Hilton
Yep.
Singer
But
Island.
do you know
Swear
why?
to God.
He's emceeing 7 days a week. He's run out of vocabulary.
It's like when I get to
I
my
gotta
house,
save my voice.
You gotta
I
say
say
this-
nothing the rest of the day. I get it.
You know what's scary is on Saturdays I'll do a wedding, and Sunday I'll have another wedding, but Saturday night it'll be like a real crazy wedding, and then I'll start talking like this. Yeah, I'm like, oh man.
I love your cup, by the way.
you get
Clara
married,
did
right?
you up on that cup.
Yes, Clara Hill.
Clara Hill,
What's
that
the name
is
of the company doing?
beautiful. Clara's Thingamabobs.
Thanks.
Is that the best
Can
name?
you pronounce? Can you?
I can't even pronounce it. I don't remember it or pronounce it,
Think
but
about-
Clara's
I will not forget that
Thingamabobs.
name.
There's so many people I could connect you guys with because what this woman creates, she has a special needs son, so she works her full-time job, plus she creates these mugs. She did ours, and the one Freddie has, and the one for New York Sound. She'll do any theme, and truly, this will stay hot all day.
That's totally you.
Right?
Yeah.
So thank you, Steve-O and Clara, for designing those. Clara's Thingamabobs. When people market and brand the right way, you can't not remember their name.
I will remember that name forever.
Thingamabog, I think it was thingamajig.
I will
Right?
never
It's like crunchy and
Thingamabobs.
corner porch, things that you always remember. Dylan is Smiley there. She's really not Shyness, though. She needs a new name.
I know. I call her Smiley now too because holy smokes, and then she sneaks up behind me to say hello. Scares the hell out of me.
Mo, what we got on the set today? Shyness is waiting for some mahi tacos, she said. She smells them.
Today I brought two forms of the taco. I have a mahi taco. I have a fish taco. We did a breakfast wrap, like a burrito in the corner. We have a Mediterranean platter, and then we have your favorite, oatmeal.
Love the oatmeal.
Oh.
The hummus is delicious. Everything is so good at Corner Porch. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What time do you open in the morning?
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
So have your power lunch.
7
power
days
breakfast.
a week brunch.
That's right. Have a, do you have
Bottomless
endless?
mimosas.
Do you? 7 days a week?
7
Yes,
days
7
a
days a
week.
week brunch.
So
We
come
open at
on
10
down
days
and
a
get
week.
your happy on.
Hashtag find the mule.
Find the mule. I'm going
There
to
you
tell
go.
you something about this mule. Find that mule. That mule is a kicker. The kicker, and you do the vodka, not the gin, the vodka.
Correct.
Yes, I
A
like
little
it.
bit of ginger
I
beer
like
in
it
there.
shaken, not stirred.
That's what'll give you the kick.
And I'm gonna tell you something. It is an unbelievable drink. at the
Mo
corner.
is always there. There's always room on the porch, so check it out. It's time to plan some holiday parties,
Yes, it is.
right? Are you open for Thanksgiving?
Not this year.
Okay.
Just to be fair with our staff, we're fairly new.
You send them home.
This year, we're gonna have family Thanksgiving with the staff by ourselves.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
We're gonna
really
do the
nice.
day before, the day after. Slowly growing into our skin. I want to be fair to everybody across the board. It's not just about business. So this Thanksgiving, we're gonna be closed.
Lelaine wants us to save her some food.
Who?
Lelaine, Wonder Woman.
Sorry, ain't happening. Steve-O's in the house.
She'll be
You know
here
that guy.
soon.
We got Dylan. We got a lot of interns in here today. We got super new guy. We
Super
got
new guy, Jeffrey.
We got Makita Pitis. Where's
Giovanni?
your shirt? Where's your shirt, Giovanni? And we got Animator, the Hulkster.
All right, let's go to Corner Porch, split up some food. When we come back, we want to talk with Healing Now. What's going
We're
on?
gonna go to
It
Corner
is-
Porch.
Well, I'm going to play the Corner Porch
We're
spot.
gonna go to commercial.
We're going to go to
You
commercial.
said let's go to Corner Porch.
Well, I meant the Corner Porch spot.
Get the limo. Let's
on
go to
commercial
Corner Porch.
break.
I want to go to
Hey,
Corner
Let's
limo.
go to Corner
You
Porch.
ladies want to be in the limo? You want to
When we
come
come
on
back,
the
we're
limo?
going to talk
Wait
about
till you see this thing.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. I know, you keep interrupting me.
I'm sorry. No, you were actually interrupting me.
Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
We'll be
ready.
right- Who's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in
What time
Delray?
do you open for breakfast?
9 a.m.
Welcome to the Corner Porch off of beautiful Atlantic Avenue here in Delray Beach, Florida. Now, this place is tremendous.
What else do we have? We've got the Nutella French toast.
We have an omelet. We have a chicken sous vide.
That's delicious. And
And
this
the
is?
And we
panini.
have a panini sandwich.
What a morning.
Holy smokes, this is unbelievable.
So we're right at the corner of Southeast 1st Street and 6th Avenue.
Come on down and check out Corner Porch. Ready to dig in?
We're ready to begin, and don't be late because we got to get to eating.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Welcome again.
Thank you. See you soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium Ancient Superfood Algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary Probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. Eatessentialsnow.com. Welcome to the Probiotic Protection Zone. The Airbiotic system distributes millions of safe and all-natural environmental probiotics into the air and on surfaces using the latest ultrasonic and nanotechnology. Airbiotics is a movement to save us and the future generations from antibiotic-resistant superbugs. Reduce your risk of allergies, skin infection, colds, and flu. Get rid of deep-seated odors and enter into a protective shield of Airbiotics. Order your Airbiotics personal or environmental system today at airbioticszone.com. AIRBIOTIXZONE.com. Good for use in nursing homes, schools, travel, or daily use. Order yours today. airbioticszone.com.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching. And we're back.
We are back at the Brooklyn Cafe on a Tasty Tuesday, thanks to Mo from Corner Porch. They're located at 86 Southeast 6th
85.
Avenue. You have 86 up there.
That says 86.
85.
85 Southeast 6th Avenue in Delray Beach, 561-266-3349. See, my cue cards are off.
And if you go to 85, they'll direct you right next
Right next door. And
It's
there
actually across the
is a
street.
big free parking lot right next door to Corner Porch, so there's plenty of parking. You do not have to pay, and the porch is always open. And we got the ladies here from Healing Now. We've got Liz and Sunita.
Thanks
Liz,
for having us.
my favorite crunchy advocate, beyond my favorite makeup ever. If you ladies are looking for toxin-free makeup, and men, if you're looking for your significant other to wear toxin-free makeup, and no lead in the lipstick that can get transmitted to
Leadhead.
you, no lead head.
No lead.
Contact Liz at Crunchy because it is by far the most amazing makeup. It stays on all day.
Now,
All day, all night, all everything.
I asked Liz when I saw her, I says, "What you do?" This is what I do. This is something different about you.
What'd you do?
She says the lipstick.
I
The
just
color.
switched my lipstick. I usually wear what Dawn has on, the fierce shade.
But there's something going on. Your makeup is making you younger. Or you're resting more. Something's changed on you.
Well, I'm wearing Blissful, which is our shade for the month of October that we're partnering with breast cancer prevention partners with, and we're donating $3 toward each sale of this particular shade of lipstick to breast cancer prevention
So
partners.
you look younger because of lipstick?
Yes.
Holy smokes.
She's blissful.
She is blissful. She's in a state of bliss.
And when is the men's line coming up?
Well, we do have skincare that meant my husband actually texted me yesterday and said, can you please order me some more nightlight because it's the only thing that will soothe his irritated neck. He's out in the sun a lot as a boat
You want to
captain.
try it?
Yeah, he loves it. So I think he uses it more than I do.
So there is a men's line. Okay, good.
Well, it's unisex.
It's unisex, and I love that. So for the blissful, and I love the blissful, I wear it on the weekends when I'm going low key and nobody recognizes me around town without my fierce on. Actually, I texted them your phone number. They wanted the fierce. The blissful, $3 from every tube of blissful that is sold through Crunchy is going back to breast cancer awareness partners.
Yes, and also we have a fundraiser, and I'll post that in the comments. If you want to donate, there's a lot of organizations out there that have donations. They're accepting donations, but we really need to be careful about who we're donating to and that the money is going to actual breast cancer prevention and not to a person who's running the organization. So
Sure.
we have our team is Beyond Beauty, and we're donating all of our money to breast cancer prevention partners because we know there's a lot of awareness about breast cancer, but we really need to focus on prevention because 10% of cancer is genetic and the rest is lifestyle factors.
I think a lot of that is with cholesterol. Also, someone asked, how do you lower cholesterol? They say 30% is genetic, the rest is lifestyle. So there's a big differential. Mo, you're in a different situation. Yours was clearly genetic. And my mom had her double bypass last year. They went in and it was clearly genetic because she had 2 vessels that were just by far much smaller genetically. So they got blocked genetically much faster. But overall cholesterol, what do you call her? Shyness? Janice? There's a lot that you can do, especially at your young age, if you have high cholesterol.
Absolutely.
You want to keep an eye on that.
What can we do, ladies? But tell us about the whole celery. Does that help with cholesterol?
Absolutely. Well, it helps flush the system and lower blood pressure. So basically you want to keep your arteries clear, which cholesterol can build up in the arteries as
Celery
well.
does that.
16 ounces of celery. You know what it is?
Yeah, buddy.
That's an entire bunch
Yeah, I'm not doing
of
that.
celery.
I can't do that.
But-
Here's my question,
Or
Liz.
just add it to your diet also. Like this morning I had egg salad with celery
celery?
instead of bread or toast.
But does that little bit make a difference?
Well, I'm just
A
adding
little bit
it.
at a time.
Yeah, a little bit at a time. You don't have to go full-fledged to the 16 ounces.
I'm doing it.
But
we
you
have
can,
a
in
celery
increments.
juice challenge.
Do you like celery?
I do.
Do you do juicing at the restaurant?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're going to get
Not
there.
yet.
We're going to add Mo in. I like that answer. Not yet. We're going to add him
he's got-
into the
I mean, there's
health
so
challenge.
much we want to do, but in due time, if we can't perform it right, our building has limited space, so
True.
to perform something properly and have it go out correctly, it has to be planned.
Now, I got a question for you. Because you do health stuff there. I've seen it. I mean, I eat the fish there and everything else, which is delicious. I want you to come up with a CBD drink. Because yesterday we had CBD milkshakes on the set.
Yes, we
Really?
did.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you
Missed it.
From the
something.
Foxworth Fountain.
It was unbelievable. And October 30th, we're going where?
We're going to Foxworth Fountain. Steve-O, did you tell Steve-O?
I haven't told Steve.
didn't
October
tell me.
30th, save the date. We are live on location at Foxworth Fountain. It is a Halloween
where we
show.
can get a Brooklyn Cafe.
Ice cream.
Ice cream float.
Yeah, ice cream float. The cafe, the guy.
That's on a Tuesday.
He's gonna name it.
Perfect.
It's a Tuesday. We're going to do a pre-Halloween show there.
Oh, fun.
So on location, save the date.
We're going
See why
dressed
you
like
guys
that.
have to be in
Yeah.
town on Tuesdays? I'm telling you. You got to keep growing. We got to keep pushing.
We're gonna go dressed like that. Steve, that's gonna be how we're going to dress.
You're going
All
to
right.
masquerade.
Masquerade. It's a Halloween. But
As long as we can wear our hats.
Yeah, you should see Dawn on the weekend. I hear she puts on this big hat, sunglasses, takes off her heels, and she walks around. Nobody can recognize her.
Nobody recognizes me on the weekends.
Nobody.
People only know you.
They do, and they go, "Where's Dawn?" That's what they do. Where's Dawn? They don't say Freddy. What's Dawn?
There you have it. But there's so many things to do. But you told me, I heard you on the show today, 16 ounces is an entire bunch of celery. You would fill the entire refrigerator for a week's worth of that, right? Or do you go
Yes.
back every once in a while?
I have a friend whose fridge is pretty much halfway stocked with full
Celery?
with celery at all times.
I can't get
She's
into
actually
celery.
the one that turned me on to this, and I'm not sure who has heard of the medical medium, but this is celery is the new kale,
Yes. that's
like
what was
Sunita
it.
said, and celery, 16 ounces of celery juice daily is supposed to greatly improve your health. I just started today, and I'm doing a challenge just to see how it helps me feel. If I can feel like I have more energy, lose weight, those are all benefits. It's anti-inflammatory.
I have to tell you, yesterday we had Dr. Lynette on. She's supposed to come this morning to give us a refill for Federico. And she had this amazing acupuncturist on, Dr. Lee. Dr. Lee is in Boston 3 out of 4 weeks a month, and she is here 1 week a month.
Wow.
So I went in yesterday for a consultation. She says, stop by. She actually gave me a treatment. It was amazing. The best night's sleep. Woke up in such a happy mood. And she's incredible. Acupuncture can do so much for weight loss, mood,
I
anxiety,
love acupuncture.
diabetic neuropathy. How are your feet, by the way?
I feel right. But I got a question about the drinking that much of anything. Now, kale,
Kale?
they hooked me onto kale. So now there's a salad they sell that's superfood. It has kale in it and
Yes.
all sorts of cabbage and stuff like that.
Don't you love the marketing at Publix? It's a beautiful thing.
But I'm gonna tell you, it is
Usually
the best salad I've ever had, and I hate salad. That's probably I can't drink this thing.
She came early for food.
So if you drink that much, does it people with like with mold, that you have heart conditions and it doesn't affect you taking metformin or anything like that, because that's a lot you're drinking.
Dylan, can you put out some
I
chairs for
would
them,
say
please?
sugars in it,
You
so-
would
Thanks,
have to
Janice.
contact the pharmacist to see if there's any interactions with
asked them.
medication.
Because I forgot
But-
about that challenge, and I didn't forget about it. I can't drink that much. I can't drink
You
that stuff.
conveniently forgot about
We
it.
can
can't
ask
eat
TJ
it.
for sure.
And then they
That's
put
because
it.
you have brain fog. I'm
I'm off, honey. It's up there is like London. It is fogged
Thank
out
you, guys.
when it comes to that stuff. So when you have that much of anything, you ingest it. Do you eat it? Do you drink it? Do you juice it? How you take
I
it?
juiced it. Well, my husband juiced it actually.
And it
I
doesn't
begged
have
him
that
this morning,
funky
Can you please
smell?
make me a juice?
I love the
No,
smell
it
of
was
celery.
really refreshing, and he added a half of a lemon right into the juicer, peel and all, an organic lemon, and we bought organic celery. It's really important to buy organic vegetables
Do
if
more.
you're going to be eating, on
So
eating them on a
organic, is the
frequent
difference
basis.
organic as to non-organic? I know the price is different. I can tell you that.
It's not much
It's like
different.
$1 difference, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Organic means it doesn't have any pesticides, right?
Correct.
And you have to eat it in about 24 minutes
No.
because it doesn't last.
Well, think
Not
about that
necessarily.
though. Think
Doesn't
how
have
much
the preservatives.
exactly. How much
Yeah.
better would that be to eat something when you should, as opposed to keeping your refrigerator for 2 weeks with pesticides?
Well, why the hell
And
are they charging me
preservatives.
more money for something I should be eating for, and they charge me less money for
The
food I
funny thing
shouldn't
is,
be
right?
eating?
Yeah,
They charge you
that's-
more money for the
that's sad.
food without the pesticides, so it's healthier.
I just said that.
I know. It's the craziest thing.
That's not funny. That's like outright and just insulting.
But you
Exactly.
can make choices.
Yeah,
Oh.
either live or die. That's why you got to go to Corner Porch, because I know everything he eats is fresh.
This oatmeal was
There we go.
delicious. How did you guys like the food?
I'm still eating.
I
It's so
know.
good. It was very, very good.
Steve-O didn't get any food.
No, I'm good.
And Steve-O, I have to say on air, since you posted on Facebook, congratulations to you on 1 year
Thank you.
of overcoming, what did you say, you had a pulmonary embolism?
Pulmonary embolism,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Where?
In my
His
lungs.
lung.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea. I was, I guess I had a blood clot in my leg. Didn't know anything about it. I was at a wedding, did a wedding, and every time I moved around, I couldn't catch my breath. So thank God to the wife, because she forced me to go to the hospital, because I was like, I probably got a cold or whatever. But went to the hospital, and they were like, yeah, you're in a life and death situation right now, and we don't know which way it's going to turn. So they put me out, and for 36 hours, I had to lay flat with blood thinners pumping through me and stuff like that. So
Do they have any idea how you got a pulmonary embolism?
doctor said, you didn't feel your leg sore? I'm like, no.
Because you're not sedentary. You're busy. You're moving all the time. You weren't on
Constantly.
a long cross the world trip.
Constantly.
It's crazy, right?
That's
That's
nuts.
why you got to get up and walk all the time. You got to keep your body moving. You can't sit still.
Let me tell you something. My father went in for a stomach ache. I took him to the hospital, and they saw an X-ray, both lungs.
I know.
Covered with clots. He even has a saddle, where the lungs go one to the other, all full of clots, right?
Oh boy.
So emergency, they put him in, like, they didn't want him to move. And my father says, what are you talking about? I feel fine. They say, your father should have died 10 years ago. How is he breathing? And his lungs are clear. They
Because
don't
he eats
understand.
organic food.
They don't, you're scary sometimes. They don't understand why it's all those blood clots and nothing. So you know what they did? They watched him for 4 days, nothing. Doctor came up to me and says, do me a favor, don't do nothing. Leave him alone. Whatever he's doing is working. They couldn't figure him out. Dangerous situation.
But I'm glad everything worked out. We love having you here all the time, Steve-O.
And I love being here.
He got that MC.
And your
voice.
hair's on point today, Dawn.
Thank
He
you. So we
always
want to do a new intro. I didn't even know you were coming today. We want to do a new intro live from Studio A in Delray Beach.
I'm
We'll
down.
write it up. Steve-O, can we come in and record it for us?
Can.
How do you like that?
I kind of like that.
Kind of like
It's
that.
going to be interesting to
Gonna
do
need a
this.
new intro for our show. Kicking off season with a new intro. We've got the new piece that Hector put together. We need to put some new audio with it. Our newsletter is coming out on Friday. By the grace of God, we're going to get all these elements together and do it.
You have it's coming out Friday?
That is the plan.
We have a
in my
new-
head, it is the plan.
Oh, God help us. You're like too cleary. It's just too clear.
It's in my head, but you know what happens when you sub out work to people to do? and you were trying to get it back in.
Right.
That's why it's in my head. We're gonna work on it.
Dylan, do me a favor. Take Superwoman over there and
Wonder
her
Woman
husband
needs some food.
into the kitchen, because if you don't and she don't eat, she may bite somebody.
Wonder Woman, there's 2 tacos. We're going to bring Carol and Gary up to sit with us a little bit closer because it is National Book Month. We've got the book couple in the house. Gio and Jeffrey and Hector, we're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, more with Healing Now, Mo and Corner Porch. And of course, we got Steve-O. We'll be right back.
Do you suffer from pain, anxiety, or inflammatory autoimmune disease? Are you ready to feel your best and take responsibility for your own health? At thewellnesslabstore.com, we offer an array of CBD cannabinoid products to help increase immunity, reduce pain, regulate your moods, and improve sleep. CBD works by interacting with a person's endocannabinoid system to keep your body in balance. Visit thewellnesslabstore.com and begin your journey to a life of better health. Safe for all ages and your pets with no psychotropic effects. Contact us today, thewellnesslabstore.com.
Do you feel tired? Do you feel that your energy is stuck? Are you just existing on autopilot? Are you ready to rise and shine to your fullest potential? At Rise and Shine Holistic Arts, I help you awaken and activate your highest self. Contact me at 619-249-3157 or Rise and Shine Holistic Arts on Facebook. Rise and shine to your yes, your excellent self.
Ready, set, go beyond. I'm Jordana Foster. As a motivational speaker, trainer, and mindset coach, I understand the importance of positive energy and inspiring others to become the best version of themselves. With an emphasis on personal and professional growth and development, I help individuals, entrepreneurs, and organizations to succeed by addressing their limiting mindsets. Learn how to go beyond your limiting beliefs and maximize your individual strengths to unlock your true potential to thrive. Are you ready to go beyond, to live your best life now? Contact me, ReadySetGoBeyond.com or 305-753-6758.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for
Ready, set, go.
watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. And there you have it.
So
And
we
we're
want to
back.
say Merry Christmas.
Close every night, so I'm not there first thing.
Excuse me?
We want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. You know, the funny, what's the matter?
Merry Christmas.
Absolutely. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Always.
That's right. So we're going to celebrate Christmas in, what are we in? What month are we in?
We're in October. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Christmas in October.
That's right. Wouldn't
Pinktober.
it be something if somebody found a cure to breast cancer? What a gift that would be. You got to keep it positive, baby.
Keep it positive, and I love the prevention aspect of what you ladies are doing about eating healthy, exercise, and I think the decluttering your mind and de-stressing is huge.
So important.
Right, Allison? She was amazing. Allison Leap.
I missed that show because I was in the meeting.
Yes.
Does she declutter you?
She
Yes.
declutters your space, your physical space. Oh, remember the feng shui guy we had last week?
Oh, here we go.
Allison does decluttering. So if you declutter your physical space and get rid of all the clutter, you can actually declutter your mind.
I
Is
see.
your house clean or messy?
My house is spotless. Spotless.
Then,
But the garage has everything for the last 200 years.
You need Allison to come over.
right? She talked about that.
She
She's
does
decluttering your space.
wonders with garages.
She scares me, though. Allison scares me.
Her amazing. She was 200 pounds.
Yeah, she
is what
looks
she
really
said.
Oh, if you clean my garage, you lose 200 pounds.
Look at her. She looks incredible, right? See her arms, what she's done. She said was about changing the energy and clearing her mind and clearing her space and getting back to a different place.
She has a positive
She really
energy
does.
around her. And you can actually
really
feel it on certain people. Where she blew me away.
She comes in, she goes, I know Elizabeth. And we're thinking, who's Elizabeth?
Then she says,
And she's sitting there for a half hour. I'm thinking she's an intern. I said, Freddie, we don't have time for a meeting right now because we have a show. He says, what meeting? I said, the meeting you booked with this woman. She says, I'm here for Elizabeth. All right, so this was like a thing from Who's on First because we had no idea who this woman
yeah,
was.
but I did have a
We
meeting
figured
with
it out.
Tom,
Steve?
with Steve. And she says, oh, we have a mutual friend, Tom.
Right.
I said, oh, yeah, I know him.
We had no
You know how
idea
many
what was
Toms
going
I
on.
know? Yeah, I know him.
We had no clue, but she was really great.
So I said to her, do you want a cup of the delicious coffee? Come on down, have a cup of coffee at the Brooklyn Cafe.
She
She
says-
says, I don't drink
That's
coffee.
what she said.
I says, if you try my coffee, you drink. And she drank it.
She drank it.
She did. She was great. Your show
Peer
is really
pressure.
great, Healing Now. And what I love about what you guys do is I met Elizabeth through Deb Barcelone, who is the best, kindest networking person, who was
She really
supposed
is,
to be
yeah.
here today, but apparently we've got red tide now on our beaches.
Oh, yeah.
And she was
Where?
outside Delray Beach.
Red
all
Tide.
through Jupiter.
All through Jupiter. It's all the way coming south.
I worked in it
And-
on
and
Saturday.
beyond.
I did a wedding at the Jupiter Civic Center, which is on the beach.
They closed the
So
beach.
being from New York, I didn't know what
Red
they were
Tide
even
is.
talking about.
I know, that looks like Orchard Beach.
But as soon as you get close to it,
It stinks.
you start getting itchy throat and your eyes start to burn.
Well, that's exactly what happened. She was outside doing a water class this morning, and she got extremely ill very quickly.
Oh,
And she said she just couldn't make it today.
Oh,
and that is
no.
probably why on every bridge that Allison said coming down, maybe that is why they had the ambulances.
Red
I don't
Tide.
I don't know. Red
All the
Tide.
way
You
from
had it
Jupiter
over.
I went over to the other side and we walk on the beach because I wanted to see what red tide looks like. It looks like a beach,
You
but
came
my
back sick as a dog.
sick as a dog. Your
Oh,
throat
Freddie, don't
burned.
go near there.
It's crazy.
2 weeks you were sick.
Yeah,
You
it
were
was
really
crazy.
sick.
Now Giovanni, my son, they're having a baby over there, so he's really worried about the air quality because they don't live far from the beach.
He needs Federico.
He's gonna need a whole lot more than that. He's gonna have to move. This red tide is ridiculous. You know, wouldn't it be season comes and we get red tide? Are you out of your mind?
What even causes it? Do you guys know?
They say it's a mix of toxic chemicals that mix with the phytoplankton, and it creates this. I believe that's the toxic algae up in Stewart, Hope Sound area, and now this red tide is another. It's the fresh water and the salt water,
Mix
and
it.
it's just like this tumultuous combination that creates this red tide.
I heard we don't have enough whales eating the stuff, the plankton and the seaweed. There's not enough. That's why you see all the beaches with all the seaweed because the whales have moved away for whatever reason.
But Deb was supposed to be here and she got sick. But it's amazing how we can network here. So she
Yeah.
introduced us to you, and Crunchy has just been incredible. That people come to us and say, "What's your demographics?" And I said, "We'll let you know when we're ready to let you know what Crunchy's
Steve was-
demographics are."
Steve was a demographic.
They want to know how your show is as big as it is. We're like, "Oh, we'll let you know at another time." Right?
Steve was a demographic.
Steve-O is
Take
his
a
own
picture of him and
demographic.
says, "Here's my demographic."
Steve-O was his own demographic, but Crunchy and the health benefits of toxin-free makeup and cosmetics and skincare, things you never think about, lead in your lipstick. And you can actually get full coverage from moms to models. And then you have this idea of a platform of sharing your voice and what you do with Living Clean Beautifully and Healing Now and just getting it out to a bigger platform, which is why I love that we have this opportunity to share. And I think your show has been amazing. Your numbers, every week when they're on, they
They
grow.
go up. You know, the Russian rocket was here the other day, and she's a model. She actually does it for a living. She's a model. And I said to her, because she saw the commercial for Crunchy, and she's running out the door. She says, I'll be back. I'll be back. I want that number because models make a living. They have to look beautiful. Why not look be healthy when you do it, right?
And she is, and she's doing some modeling for other accessory companies.
Yep.
We actually have some exciting news. We have had a celebrity join
Oh.
in my organization, actually. Her name is Rosie Pope, and she has a maternity store in New York and one in LA. She is cute as a button. She has so much positive energy, and she really has a focus on clean living. And she just fell in love with the makeup. She fell in love with the business opportunity to be able to empower women to stay at home and work from home and raise their children. And so she had her launch last week, and some business partners of mine went to her launch party. So it's really exciting to bring more awareness to this clean beauty movement with partnering with Rosie. So
And you really, you walk the walk, you talk the talk. but you live the life. And every post you make, even to your husband, making cauliflower mash, which actually looked delicious.
It was so
right?
good.
It looked really good.
I ate that. I've eaten that. I've made that. It's delicious.
And the fact that you're even coming over to the other side of the world,
What other side?
light
the healthy side, the
kale,
light side.
I've always been
I've
there.
got-
Cruciferous side.
I've got there's ketchup, the cruciferous vegetable side of that.
Listen, I'm going to create the first White Castle in Florida.
You and Steve-O.
And
Make it a healthy one.
And it's going to be healthy. There you go. It'll be cauliflower
White-
bread.
White cauliflower.
It'll be white cauliflower. Make the bread out of that because I've
Yeah.
seen that, right? The meat won't be. It'll be vegan when the chef. 'Cause
She's
she
coming
made-
tomorrow.
Do you do vegan in your restaurant?
We do a few things off menu. Yep.
I got a lady who
Chef
did
is
this
delicious.
dish. My goodness gracious, buddy.
You guys know Chef Z, right?
Chef
Have
Z?
you met her? The book couple?
No?
That's the one with Babalu, right?
Babalu.
Yes.
She'll be back
Babalu,
tomorrow.
And it's called Babalu. And she made this pasta out of
It was chickpea pasta.
chickpeas. And I was looking at it saying, is that going to taste good? It was delicious. And then I ran home to take my sugar, no spike, because it's chickpeas I can eat. It was unbelievable. I said to myself, man, Mo's got to get this dish in the house.
Her food is
So
delicious.
it's
She'll be here
unbelievable.
tomorrow.
Yes, and this lady, she promised to get my sugar down because she's going to make me eat vegan. I see her come, I run.
You guys are you vegan?
Of
I
course
love
they are.
vegan food, but I'm not vegan.
Yeah.
I kind of feel the same way.
You have to be a bit
Yeah.
careful. A lot of vegan food is very high in carbs.
Yes.
So I'll just tell you to watch.
No,
you
she
know,
knows that.
that,
So
okay.
she has me on the watch. She saved her
Oh.
husband. Now, 21 years he had the cancer,
He had stage 4 cancer. He had Hodgkin's lymphoma.
and he's still here because of her. She helped him bring him along. And who does he work for?
He works at Hippocrates.
Oh, was it the Tom Fisher?
Tom Fisher. And you know
Oh,
what?
okay.
Because of Tom and
his
Chef
wife is the
Z,
chef?
because they were on, we had someone actually reach out to us yesterday, and he has, I don't want to say cure, but he is now walking and speaking on the public circuit with multiple, he has MS. And he has videos of him walking and what he's able to do now because he has changed his lifestyle.
He's
So
gone to
people are
vegan.
contacting us
And
that
then
they
it's-
want to share their story, which is amazing.
And the amazing thing is, I never got anybody text me from the other side saying, I
the
watched
other
that
side.
show. I watched that show, and you had hypocrisy. What is it?
Hippocrates.
Hippocrates, which is apparently a big deal. It's a big deal, and they were on here, and they've invited us up. Hint, hint, Steve-O, with the bus. Invited us up to take a tour of the 28 acres, and they're going to sit us down. They're going to show us all the
53.
latest.
Beautiful.
It doubled up overnight, and
It's huge.
and it's huge. And sometimes when you bring people on the set, I don't know who this guy is. I didn't know what they. This guy shouldn't even be here.
But I met him at Noah's book launch.
But what a show! What a show! And the numbers were outrageous, and the invitation. People say, "Oh, you know this guy?
He
You
was
know
at
those
the
people?"
And that's where
Conscious
Jared-
Co-op too,
Yeah.
right?
And that's where Jared found us because he sent all of his health healing through Hippocrates also. So they all watched the show. That's why I tell you, ladies, this is the time to keep pushing forward your movement because people need the information. And we never say you're curing diseases, but if you can become symptom free and you can say anything you want about your own disease state, but if we can actually help and inspire and share alternative healing modalities instead of only regular classic medication that, oh, we know has symptoms, it just does. What a great option it is. What a great platform we have, the gift that we have to share.
Now you
moving
know that the
forward.
corner porch upstairs has a room where you could do seminars,
Yes.
right? It has the upstairs, the
Second
downstairs,
floor.
the outside, the inside. I mean, there's more in the parking lot. You name it, this guy has it. But wouldn't it be nice for cancer awareness to do something there with maybe the latest and greatest and bringing them in so they can talk about what they do? I mean, the guys are somebody. The organizations are somebody. You want to make a little bit of noise.
They would be more than happy to. Tom says anytime we can have them back, he would love
Maybe
to.
that's the time I know. Oh,
You think that's who she knew?
that's who she knows.
I don't know.
She says, me.
Allison, if you're watching, who was Tom?
Allison, which time was it?
Allison.
But
She said, I don't know.
probably, maybe. But
It
but
might be.
Hippocrates said, "Let food be thy medicine." So
Yes.
certainly,
But they
you know,
got
it all
some.
starts-
They got some magical stuff going on that he was explaining. I was like, what? Unbelievable stuff that's going on in the field of medicine from them. It's
There's
really
a lot
nice.
going on in alternative
So
healing.
put some gas in the.
Fill them up.
Fill them up.
Fill 'em up.
Let's go.
going to West Palm.
We going. We're going.
They have a raw buffet. I believe it's nightly. Just all raw food, and it's amazing.
Is that legal? Is that healthy?
Absolutely.
That's all they serve there.
Raw food.
I
Oh,
believe they have
okay. I thought
soup
you
once
said-
a week for the.
It's
the-
residential. You can move in for a couple weeks and get your
I
life
know
back on track.
somebody who called me It's from Linda's family. Stayed there for 3 weeks. Joe. And if I can get Joe to call in when he's here, I think it'll be, he loved the thing. Loved it. But I didn't know that Joe, I known him for years. I never knew he stayed there. I mean,
Oh,
it's
as a matter
big
of fact,
deal.
while we're talking about health and women's health, I know we're not talking about it, but in my head we are. There is a study going on for a new pap smear screening
Oh, I
test.
saw that.
And she may be calling in. She was supposed to call in yesterday. They're looking for 100 more participants. You get $50, a free pap smear, and it is a new screening test that they're putting out.
Isn't that hurt to do a pap smear?
Does it hurt to get a prostate exam?
I don't know.
Same difference, pretty
It's
much.
it's a little bit uncomfortable.
I gotta tell you, it's not the most pleasant thing, but you know what? Again, it goes to prevention and screening, and they're looking for 100 more women for this week. So if you want more information, give us a call at 888-994-4995, and you can always find us on Facebook. But we're going to continue talking in the next hour. But Mo, where can we find you in Corner Porch?
85 Southeast
85.
6th Avenue, Delray Beach, Florida.
I'm never gonna let you live this down. He brings it in with 86 Southeast. If you go to 86, you're at the wrong place. We
The
just
man
checked
works
it.
7 days a week.
85 Southeast
He's
6th
like, I'm in
Avenue.
86 this.
Corner Porch. It is just off of Atlantic Avenue. There is free parking just right next door, and they're open every day from 10 until
10.
10 to 10.
10
Easy
until
enough.
the last
Wow.
person leaves.
Yeah. In season, we're probably going to open until 11, but as of right now, 10 to 10. 7 days a week brunch.
So if we go there at 10 o'clock, can we get a card game going?
Yes.
It's called The Game. You know, if you put the name out The Game, right? You'd be surprised what will happen.
You already have the hat. You can be the dealer. We got the room upstairs.
All
We
right.
got the hat, the
He
dealer, we
doesn't-
got the DJ.
He doesn't understand. When you put a game out, you know what I'm talking about.
You'll be there till 10 in the morning.
But it's big stakes.
And-
What happens is you got to bring in food. It's just craziness. Called
And
The
from
Game.
information on Crunchy, you can find Liz
You're funny,
at
man.
crunchywithanI.com. Liz Sant.
We ran out of bottles.
Crunchy.com/Liz Sant
And
or
stay tuned.
703-509-2592. And Sunita is an advocate as well for Crunchy.
Best makeup ever. I'm telling you, from moms to models, it stays on all day, all night, and it is healthy.
Get
So.
your makeup on.
Talk about prevention for ladies who wear your makeup when you're doing hair color, whatever it is, and you're pregnant, you're worried about passing things on to the baby. You know what? Start earlier rather than later.
That's right. Get this makeup and get pregnant.
Steve-O, let's not do that. That is not in the plan. I'm way
Steve,
too
what
old
are you
for that.
cooking up? What do you got cooking?
All right, so I do want to announce while we're on this whole October thing, right? New York Sound is now a sponsor of the American Cancer Society. I'm doing a breast cancer walk on October 20th. So to contact me, 561-503-6570. And my V card, right, is 80800NYS.
You got
And
it.
where's the walk going to be held at?
The walk is going to be where the Mets practice up in
Port St.
Port
Lucie.
St. Lucie.
Really? Don't hold that against them.
All right, stay tuned. We're back in 2 and 2.
Which is for?
More with, we're going to start National Book Month and, of course, our Tuesday technology, Matrix Digital Web Solutions in the house, and we will be right back.
Right. Welcome. The Brooklyn Cafe is at Slovakia. Best pizza in Florida, I'm gonna tell you. Are you getting me doing the cornichoni?
Slovakia has been on Atlantic Avenue for 8 years.
Oh, pizza ball. LeBron James.
We make homemade Neapolitan pizza, which is just like you're walking the streets of Naples, Italy. We make our own homemade mozzarella cheese. Our pizza is the thin crust pizza.
I love it.
Cheesy American.
Processed.
There's nothing processed. It's just delicious. Cheers, guys.
Well, your pizza's really good.
Thanks.
I hate you.
I'm telling you, it is the best pizza. And ladies, if you're counting carbs, only 12 carbs in an entire pizza. The whole thing.
Come visit Skolovecchia. Check it out. 522 East Atlantic Boulevard. Right in Delray Beach.
We gotta try it.
We're gonna eat. You ready? Dig in.
What's it at the restaurant?
Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Seniors, Medicare open enrollment is quickly approaching. Make sure you get the right coverage. Call Debbie at I Will Advisors, 954-753-8080. 954-753-8080.
You're pregnant. How far?
1 month, 2, no doctor yet. I can't afford it.
Protect yourself and your baby. The health department can help you out. Test for STDs.
I don't have diseases.
You don't know. You don't always have symptoms. STDs make you and your baby sick.
I don't want my baby sick.
No one cares more about your baby than you.
I'm calling my county health department.
A message from the Florida Department of Health, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Talk here. Talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
Welcome to the Probiotic Protection Zone. The
Welcome to the
probiotic distributes millions of safe and all-natural environmental probiotics into the air and on surfaces using the latest ultrasonic and nanotechnology. Airbiotics is a movement to save us and the future generations from antibiotic-resistant superbugs. Reduce your risk of allergies, skin infection, colds, and flu. Get rid of deep-seated odors and enter into a protective shield of Airbiotics. Order your Airbiotics personal or environmental system today at airbioticszone.com. AIRBIOTIXZONE.com. Good for use in nursing homes, schools, travel, or daily use. Order yours today. airbioticszone.com.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium Ancient Superfood Algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. eatessentialsnow.com.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood.
And welcome to all our friends in South Florida. Whoever picked that music, that is fantastic.
Whoever's
Welcome
running
to
soundboard today, thank you.
a New York State of mind. You know, I love that. You know the words to that song, Steve-O?
Of course.
Well, you're
It's
gonna
a
sing it.
classic.
You're going to have to sing
It's a
that.
classic. He's old school.
Now, listen, I want to thank you guys for joining us part 2. If you didn't see part 1, hit something
Hashtag replay.
which does absolutely nothing. Now, I gotta say something.
Okay.
This is like the book whisperer.
This is National Book Month.
Yeah, but this is kind of scary.
The book
This is like an
whisperer.
avalanche of books. If you tune in to this show, you got to check this out just to see it. There's about 200 books on that table.
We've got the book couple in the house, and we've got Lelaine and Chris from Matrix Digital Web Solutions, and we've got, of course, Steve-O. You've been now
course,
dubbed
Steve-O.
Comic Relief.
I've been the comic relief.
Hashtag Comic Relief with
Hashtag.
Steve-O.
Steve-O, how would you announce the show? What would you say? Welcome to Studio
Yeah.
A. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are live from Studio A's, the Brooklyn Cafe.
There you have it.
That's what we're going to be doing.
All right, Duff, we're going to be recording a new open to go with the new video that we've got going.
Now, who's on the board today? Is it Duff? Are you on the board today? Duff?
Duff, Joe?
Joe? Jane?
It's not Duff.
It's Joe? Welcome back.
Who is that, Joe?
It's Joe. Welcome back.
Wow, no wonder why we got New York State of mind.
Joe, fantastic. Welcome back from Jury Duty.
Yeah.
You can find us on Facebook, Periscope, all over social media at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, and give us a call, 888-565-1470.
Now, before we get into our set, I just want to make a quick announcement, 2 announcements. First thing is October 30th, where are we going?
We are going to the Foxworth Fountain Delray Shores Pharmacy right on 5th Avenue, north of Atlantic.
We're going to be doing something there from 11 to 2, so come on down.
What are we
fill the
doing?
house. Who the hell?
It's more than something. We're doing a live show there from
I don't
12
know.
to 2.
Me and Steve are just going to be drinking and doing tunes with the garbage can. Remember when you used to burn wood in the car? You
I
don't
know.
remember that.
I remember that from Annie.
You don't remember that, do you?
No.
You remember that, Steve, up in New York?
Oh, yeah.
It's a little old school.
It's funny.
for
You
me.
remember the opening scene in Rocky 2 when they were doing it on the
Yeah,
corner?
absolutely.
My kids are like, oh, my God, Dad, what are they doing? I'm like, that was the sound of music in New York.
That's the way we used to, that's the way, you know, a lot of people were found that way.
Yeah.
A lot of actors and singers were found that way, but we used to do that all the time. My brother and my cousins started it, and then we looked at it, and then we used to do it as well. It was a lot of fun. You never did that, right?
Never did that. I grew up down here. But it is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So on our first hour, we talked with Liz and Sunita about prevention of breast cancer. So we're going to be doing more with that coming up this month. And there is a pap smear screening study going on currently through the end of the week. If you want more information on that, participants are looking for 100 more women to participate. It is in Boca Raton, $50 to participate. Your pap smear and all the testing is done free of charge for you, and you get paid. So it is a new study, so you can give us a call and give Joe the information, and we'll get that to where it needs to be.
And what's the phone number?
888-565-1470.
And we got to know at least 100 women. Give me a break.
Right, they've got 100. They're looking for 100 more. They really just wanted to expand the study and get as much prevention going as we possibly can.
That's right. Then I want to make an announcement that the Brooklyn Cafe is going to team up. New York Sound put this together. We're going to be with Dream Ride. We're going to be doing the show on the road on a bus. It's going to be that and some meal afterwards. We're going to have a show on the bus and then take them
to Corner Porch.
To Corner Porch or
Skolovecchia.
It depends on the time of the day of the show. And we're going to put the word out so you can sign up for this thing. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Whole lot of fun. Show on the road.
Show on the road. Check out all our friends and give us a call.
All right.
Ready to get into National Book Month.
You know something? When you told me we were doing this segment, one of the things that happens on the set is that Dawn takes the books home. and never brings them back.
Actually, I was just actually looking for the book that I wanted to put out from A Breed of Their Own, and I think you have it from Miriam Hoffman.
It's like
And I took it
it's
home.
like a library.
And
over
you have it here. Forget our book nook. They've got their own book nook right here. And of course, this is Noah's book, The Grass is Greenest Where I Am, Noah Crane. And this is how we met Gary and Carol from the book couple on Noah's show last week.
And what was the question you asked from the book couple? What was the question?
Are you really a couple?
Yeah. What kind of question is that?
They could be a working couple. They could be an odd couple like we are, but they're really a book couple.
They're a couple.
They're a couple.
29 years.
Wow, congratulations.
They're a couple and then some.
And Noah's book, I asked her for the information, and she said, Gary and Carol have it all. But she now has a download meditation that we did here last week that is available
Came out very
to go
nice.
with the book. So when you're reading the book and you see the meditation, you think, how can I read and meditate at the same time? You don't have to. How can they download the meditation? She said you have all that information.
From noahcrane.com.
Okay.
So you just go and you visit noahcrane.com, and right there it'll say download the meditation.
Perfect.
Yes.
There you have it.
Easy enough.
And you
All
can
right,
get
so-
her books there as well.
So let's get into what the book couple does.
All right.
Because I see lots and lots of books, lots and lots of authors, yeah?
These are just local authors. We've got hundreds more at home from everywhere from Japan to
Get close to it.
Iceland. Yeah. All
California.
over the country.
So what do you
So-
do for these authors? What do
So
you,
I'm an editor, and Gary is a graphic designer, and so we're book packagers. We package books for people who want to publish independently, and we also work for traditional publishers too. We've been publishing for about, well, for me, it's been about 25 years, and Gary a little bit
About
longer.
30 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to write their own book, you help them along to get this done?
Exactly. Sometimes they'll come to us, they'll already have finished their manuscript. Sometimes they're just beginning the idea, so we'll coach them along the way. With the finished manuscript, we determine what level of editing needs to be done. We work with that author to make their book the best that it can be, and then Gary works with them on the cover, and then when the manuscript is ready for typesetting, Gary takes it and he designs the interior too. So all of our interiors are beautiful.
That is so cool.
What's
What
it
job
like
is
when you
that?
get someone else's manuscript, when you go to edit it, not to make it yours?
I actually have a talent for not making it mine. I can pick up an author's voice.
That's
And
incredible.
so,
It's a
yeah,
gift.
I work with their voice.
How many people do you work with at one time?
Right now, I probably have 5 clients that I'm working with
Holy
at all
smokes.
different stages of editing and production. So yeah, I mean Gary's.
Yeah,
we-
I could have.
between the two of us,
I
we
could have
probably
6
have a
to
dozen
10
people
people
working with
books
us.
going on at one time.
Siva, remember, I'm sorry, the divorce party we talked about?
Yes.
This was the book couple that has the book, The Divorce Party.
Oh, I got a whole package for it.
He's got a whole
So I can sell the book at those parties.
He can sell the book at his divorce parties.
Let me see, can I see that?
I actually do have a question though for you, real quick.
Yes.
So I've been writing to I have 5 children, and I've been writing to them for 25 years. You know, just little life thoughts and stuff like that. So I'm not trying to write a book, I'm not trying to sell it. But I would like to put it into a book format
Sure.
to leave
Like a
them.
memoirs.
So
Yeah,
that's something that we
people do
could.
that all the time. In fact, I did it with my own poetry. So now I have, poetry I wrote in the 80s, and I have it as a book. It's on my bookshelf, and it'll be there for my kids and grandkids someday. So a lot of people do that. Gary's working with an author right now, John.
Yes, John, a local author who's in his 80s now, and he's put together this story of his life, mostly for his family. He's not even going to publish it officially. He just wants to get some coffee table type books printed for everyone.
And someday his great-grandchildren will
Yes.
read it and know their grandfather, their great-grandfather.
A coffee table book of Freddyisms.
This is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Wisdom by
This
Steve.
is unbelievable.
That's how I like to do, yeah.
That would be fantastic. And you know what's really funny is Lelaine is writing a book apparently. Did you know that?
I didn't know you're writing a book.
Yeah, I'm about to publish it.
Really?
Yes.
Do you have a publisher?
No, that's why when I asked her if she wrote this, and then she said that she's a book package.
We package.
See, we never know how things happen on this show.
Now, do you have ghostwriters?
No idea.
I am a ghostwriter.
You are? Because I need like Casper.
She's Wendy.
Well, the funny thing is that I started to write a book. I wrote 7 pages and quit.
Oh.
Because it got really interesting with the people around me as I'm writing it. I guess you should write something and not let people read it. I can see why now. If people were reading what I was writing, it became a mess.
Oh.
But I want to do a Brooklyn Cafe type of book
Freddyisms.
about the journey, not Freddy-isms. What is it with you and this one?
A book of Freddy-isms, the coffee table book.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
But my book is going to turn into a coffee table, right? And then you're going to pour it, and the
Seinfeld.
coffee's going to come out. It's going to have a bladder. I'm putting
coffee
a bladder on
a
it.
coffee bladder.
A coffee bladder on the back, and this guy's a designer. There you go. That's the coffee table
We
book.
can work that. We'll get an engineer involved.
There you go. And it may even walk. Who
And what are you
knows?
going to write about?
About my career in this business.
It's changed
Oh,
a lot,
memoir?
hasn't it?
We actually worked on a book like that called
That's done right.
Rick Charnack.
That's
Do you-
it.
Rick
do you know
Radio.
Rick Radio?
Really?
Yeah, he wrote a book about his experiences working
On radio.
in radio.
On
Yeah,
radio.
down in South Florida.
Back in the 70s.
But I have a book that's not necessarily about the radio side of it. It's more about the video side of it. But there's a journey of how this whole thing happened in my life. It's really strange, and I thought it would be interesting to people who
You
like
going to give us
strange
a little
things.
snippet?
Yeah, strange cells.
Well, strange. When I started Amp Square with my 14-year-old son. I was getting divorced from his mother, and I took him to lunch, and he wasn't very happy with me. And I said to him, "What you doing?" I mean, the conversation was like we were sitting there, nothing was being said, and he says, "I'm streaming." And I said, "What do you mean you're streaming?" He says, "I'm a gamer." At 14 years old, you're a gamer? Yes. What does that mean? And he sat me down for an hour. We had a conversation. First conversation I had with him in the longest.
Nice.
Then I came back. I booked it. I put it together. I packaged it. I invited him over. It's been 8 years now, and this has become a company.
That's
Awesome.
amazing.
So that's the whole book.
No, there's a lot more. There's a lot more that went into
There is,
it.
but it's kind of, I read Catcher in the
book.
Rye
Yeah,
one time when I was in high school.
one time.
And the
Yeah,
professor,
this is Freddy one time.
professor goes, "You got to read this book." So I never forget, I was in Puerto Rico in the back of my house, and I said, "Let me read this stupid book." And I opened it. I could not put the book down. It is the only, and I still remember it, which is craziness. It was unbelievable. With the train and everything at the beginning of that book, I'm like, holy smokes. That's the kind of book I want.
Do it.
If you only read one, you can remember it. It's
That's
when
it.
you,
I
when
only
you
read
read
one.
hundreds, it
No, I only
all
read one.
blends
That was
together.
another question. How do you guys get through your day reading so much? Your vocabulary must be amazing.
I love it. I
Do you?
love reading. Yes, I love reading what these people are saying because I have like a front row seat to what's going on in their mind, and
Yeah.
people are so interesting.
Did you ever read something that's like top secret?
Erotica.
Oh, I worked for the FBI.
Did you?
Did you? So you read the
Wow.
Watergate papers?
Probably not that
Erotica.
far.
Erotica. Is that going to be your book? Erotica?
No, it's nonfiction. I don't like fiction that much.
Erotica is nonfiction?
It's nonfiction, your book.
Yes.
So what's it about?
It's about me. I am encouraging people who are different and creative, and that they need to accept themselves and not let the society, tell them who they are, so that they can reach their full potential and be people who could lead a new generation of like progressive thinkers.
That's why I loved it when I met you guys, because what we do, we're fortunate we get to, for some who had nothing to say, I have a lot to say, right? But there are people that don't have this platform, but they have the gift of art. So we're in this amazing art gallery, and that's how they communicate. The gift of writing. And Freddie always says the best books written are those that are read. So you can have a book in your head, but if it's not read, who's going to benefit from your knowledge and the information in your voice? And here you are, that you help publish, you do the graphics, you do the inside, you help edit. And those books that are in everyone's head to give them a voice can now be brought forward. And that's the gift I think that they
It
share.
is the written art. Can I write a book about discouragement?
Yeah. You're going to discourage people?
Yes, it's going to be a full discouragement book.
Why would
Steve
you-
was going to help me with it.
No.
Because think
Wait,
about
I've got
it.
a knife in my left hand. I think
you're
I
gonna
should
be
put
in
it
his
down.
But you see, this is
Wait, I pick up a knife. Seriously?
But this is the reaction I'm looking for, because because when you write a book about encouragement, you're competing with everybody who wants to encourage people,
Hug a
right?
tree.
Hug a tree. How many people want to hug a tree today? Raise your hand. There you go.
Pretty much.
But if you write a book about discouragement, life stinks. Don't get up today.
That's pretty much our country right now in politics.
Well, but I'm going to show you a better way of being discouraged.
Really?
How's that?
I think you should do it.
I think I
Yeah.
put a handle on that book.
He
Very
once
unique.
started writing a book. He's got 6 pages.
Who?
You.
I got 7 pages.
Sorry.
You
7
threw
pages.
me with the 6. I finished 7 pages. I got rid of that. All right. I mean, that's fantastic. And you've been doing this over 20 years, yes?
Yes.
Almost
yes.
30.
Well, look at all these books. There's so many. You know, I try to read
You
every
see
night.
this? You see this cover?
The divorce part of me. You know what they told me? It's a play. And it made me think of Steve-O.
This is a
because-
play?
It's
It
a
was at the
play.
Kravis
It was-
Center a few
yeah,
years
it was a
ago.
play.
Yeah, it
Really?
was
Based
fabulous.
on the book?
Hysterical.
Yes. Well, the book is based on the play.
Steve-O, it's everything we talked about, right? A big
Right. It's
divorce
just-
party,
yeah.
cake and all we've got planned.
You see that piece behind you? That's the cake. With
Elite Bakery, yep. Elite Bakery does divorce cakes.
He does divorce cake with a 1-800 called divorce. It's unbelievable. And
Yeah, there's
an
something in
attorney.
there about divorce cakes and how to, what to serve at a divorce party. What was interesting with the play, it was really funny, really irreverent. At one point, they had a giant dildo walking out on the stage, and it was just people were staring, gape-jawed. The heck.
It's funny you say that story and you did that motion. It just
Okay.
Just so to say.
The beauty of TV. All right, let's go to commercial break.
Let's
Give
go
us the call.
somewhere. Please,
888-565-1470. More with the book couple. We've got Lelaine Avengers and Chris Steve-O, and we will be right back.
This only happens when you're on the set.
Hi, my name is Leslie Carmen, and I'm the founder from
Our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With VCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. VCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. VCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. VCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. VCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Do you suffer from pain, anxiety, or inflammatory autoimmune disease? Are you ready to feel your best and take responsibility for your own health? At thewellnesslabstore.com, we offer an array of CBD cannabinoid products to help increase immunity, reduce pain, regulate your moods, and improve sleep. CBD works by interacting with a person's endocannabinoid system to keep your body in balance. Visit thewellnesslabstore.com and begin your journey to a life of better health. Safe for all ages and your pets with no psychotropic effects. Contact us today, thewellnesslabstore.com. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
And I have Mike who wants to talk at you.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe on Book Nook. How about Book Nook Tuesday?
When you came up with that Book Nook idea, I never knew that we were going to have that many books.
We actually have so many books, I really need to get it off the
We have
coffee
to get
table and
something.
get a bookshelf.
Let's get something
The
built.
book
Oh, I give you the latest? On Thursday at 10:30, we have the Horsemen coming.
Ned, who has the horses behind us.
And he showed me the rendition of what he's gonna do. The Brooklyn Cafe, he's gonna put it in 3D wood. It's gonna be behind us as a backdrop.
It's going to be awesome. So he's
It's
going to
gonna
start the
be
progression. So
unbelievable.
we're going to see from design, and he's going to have it all cut out by Thursday. And then every week he's going to come on and talk about the progression. We're going to have a huge Brooklyn bridge
Yeah, it's gonna be
with
right
lights.
behind.
Are we doing lights?
Lights. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Christmas lights in it.
You got to love the
blinkers.
dreams.
And we also have the logo coming out that we're going to be using in the CBD oil. We carry our own line, and for the coffee.
And they'll be in
bags.
tomorrow.
And that piece is being framed, and we're going to have it in here. We're going to make a big deal.
The one that Jay Harmon did, that kind of block piece,
We'll have
portrait
the,
of us.
We'll have
Rita's
the
working
MC.
on that right
we'll have
now.
the MC announce.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Gotta
we
love
have
the
a new
voice.
intro we're going to record
Gotta love the
live from
voice.
Studio A.
See, I can't talk that way because I sound like there's something wrong with me.
We actually have a caller.
Yes.
Mike is on the phone. Hi, Mike.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm incredible.
We can
You're
have-
incredible.
He's incredible.
Are you the Incredible Mike?
Absolutely. They call me Mr. Incredible.
You have a question?
I just wanted to actually just call and just let everybody know and just give a shout out to Steve-O in New York Sound. They did my wedding back in June, and I was just listening online and just wanted to just throw it out there. He's freaking awesome.
Steve-O, you never cease to amaze
Mike.
us.
Mike. Forgot his last name.
Mike, what's your last name?
The one with the help me shoes.
The what? The what? Yes.
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 Help me shoes?
Yeah, he goes and gets
my
married.
friend actually took white out and wrote "Help Me" on the back of my shoes while I was
So he was
on one
kneeling.
shoe and me on the other.
And help me was facing the crowd. He had no idea. He had no idea.
I seen that with boxes.
That's hilarious. But he didn't know that was on his shoes.
I seen that with boxes. You ever seen that with boxes get knocked out on the bottom of it as an advertisement? Like, help me on the
Yeah.
bottom of the shoes? That's what I would do for
That and the air freshener, Mike. You still there?
Yes. Yeah, you gotta throw me under the bus on that one.
I have to.
During the bouquet and the garter ceremony, I went to go get my wife's garter, and instead of pulling out the garter, I pulled out the green pine tree air freshener.
Really?
That was a fun wedding. Fun wedding.
Incredible. I gotta have fun with everything.
Mike,
Fun wedding.
Steve never ceases to amaze me. Every show, he's either booking a wedding, an event, or you've got to call in.
Yes, I'm going to start saying, Steve-O's office, can I help you?
Live from Steve-O Studios at the heart of Delray Gallery.
Yes, we're going to get, and then can I take a message? Because he's on another line.
Answer the phone, please. Do you remember, actually, I think Jean answered the phone at the gallery here?
She brought the
And she
phone.
brought the phone, and Steve booked a wedding right here.
That was nothing. He was doing a show, Give Me a Break. It's the name of the show, Give Me a Break, in Boca. And he says, he's on the phone, and he's the MC. He's talking on the air. I can't do this right now. I gotta call you back. Meet me at Starbucks. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Yeah, he's taking an appointment while he's talking on the air.
It's hilarious. But we will also be here Friday night.
We all New Yorkers talk to each other, I guess.
Thanks, Mike, for calling in.
Thank you, Mike.
Friday night is
appreciate
Art
it.
Walk
Thank you so
right here at the heart of Delray from 6 until 9
Steve-O,
p.m.
you rock.
Steve-O, you rock.
Thank you, sir.
Steve-O, you're a rock.
Coming out
You grew from a pebble. You're amazing.
and join us at Art Walk at the heart of Delray from 6 until 9.
That's right. All right, so let's get into marketing, digital marketing books, because what they do, separate you guys? I gotta go look over. Hey Dan, I gotta get a TV over here
I
because
can't even ask
see
you
nothing.
what your favorite book is because I know that would be so unfair. But
I can ask.
But Gary, well, I don't think they could answer.
What is your number one favorite book ever that you've ever read?
The Giving Tree.
There you go.
That is
By
my
Shel
favorite book too.
Silverstein, yeah.
I actually almost brought it, which goes hand in hand with my new commercial.
You have The Giving Tree?
I have The Giving Tree because I think it's such an amazing book. You know how you always tease me about I hug a tree?
You hug a lot of trees, yeah.
And my new spot that Hector's working on me is about the forest and
There's
the
a
trees.
lot of tree hugging going on.
That is my favorite book is The Giving Tree. Ever read it?
How can I read it? You got it. You don't bring it here.
It's a child's book.
Oh.
Just saying, maybe you read
Steve,
it to
you
your
read
kids
that?
when you were
Never heard
they
of
were
that.
growing up.
Can I tell you, I don't want you, I used to go...
It's actually a popular choice.
I love that book because it's always about giving and how you can take this tree and as your
Yeah.
life changes, the needs of the book change all the way from the shade to the trunk and what it offers.
Yeah, I
Hug a tree.
Or cut it down and use every piece of it.
There you go. Either way.
Do you know a tree has rings? So it tells you how old it is? And do you know when you cut a tree, it cries? Do you know that?
Back to my commercial, Hector.
Make them cry.
If a tree falls in a forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a noise?
It depends on who says it.
It creates sound waves.
There you go.
Of course it makes a noise.
That's my new commercial.
So if I'm deaf and the tree falls in the forest, did it make a noise? Hello. Of
That's
course
my
it makes
new
a noise.
commercial spot. Hector's putting it together for me. Wait till you see
Wait,
this
wait,
3D
hold it.
animation.
I heard a tree fall.
There you go.
Is it a commercial?
And Gary also has a book of poetry that you wrote.
I did.
Do you have
I
it
wrote
with
it.
you?
How many? Do you walk around with these many books all the
We
time?
know we have a whole room full of books, so we can
Whole
never find the
room.
books we're looking
Winds
for.
of Change. You know what one of his poems is called?
What?
New Dawn.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You're like everywhere. You're in the Bible. You're in books. It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Did you see the picture I posted of the Brooklyn Bridge at dawn? Right? I sort of borrowed that picture. And that picture got so many hits, it's ridiculous. I mean, if I tell you, it's one of your moves. Ridiculous, right? So it says New York during dawn, during the new dawn, which when you live in New York, you get to see that sunrise and what have you. And again, you're there. You're like in the Bible. You're everywhere.
I am everywhere.
Scary.
All knowing, all seeing.
So are you going to write a book?
I always wanted to write a children's book.
Oh,
nice.
fun.
We love children.
And I wanted to have my daughter illustrate it. That is one of the things that we will one of these days do together.
You see the way she sidesteps a question?
I have a
Are you
children's book.
going to write I don't care if it's a children, a grown up, an old man book, what difference is it?
Yes, and it's actually about bullying because that is the platform that I always talk about. And I was told that this is National Anti-Bullying Month.
Yes, they told us that. I know there's something else going on this month.
There's a lot.
Now,
that
I
is
got a
going
question. Personalities are what make a book, yes?
Yes,
or no?
absolutely.
So your personality usually matches what you're writing about?
What's the question exactly?
She's going to make me repeat that.
Does the author's personality match their book?
It should, for sure.
It's just,
Yes.
so you've never gotten against the grain type of person that has this personality. He's running the opposite.
For example, introvert and then the
Book
Right.
is the
No,
next one.
I don't think so. I don't think it's even possible. I mean, somebody can't change who they are just by writing. Like, I think their personality will come through no matter what.
I think you're right. I think
Yeah.
it's your voice that comes through in the book, right?
I got an idea.
Right. I mean,
I'm
and if
going
you're
to
trying to
attempt it.
write something that's not authentic to you, then you're going to have a lot of trouble, I think.
So if I wrote a negative book, then people would think I'm negative? Is that what happens? It's the label or he's
They
the
might.
negative guy?
Isn't that why you wanted to write it?
Actually, your energy is transferred to your writing, so people will feel your emotion when they read it.
Well, trust you me. No, the reason I'm writing the negative is I'm trying to prove a point. People will read the negative stuff instead of the positive
Here's
stuff.
the thing
Aren't
with
you just like pushing people to become more negative, which is negating everyone who's trying to
She
make
took
this
out a
world
butter
better?
knife. You think she's going to be negative? She's ready to stab me. She says, how dare you make me
With a
negative?
smile though, so that's still positive.
The thing with Freddy is he's always trying to prove a point. He may go down fighting to prove this point, but he is
He's like a
dead fast on
scientist,
proving
you
a point.
know?
Steve, why is that?
Right? He's like a scientist. Like he has to explain
Steve, what the hell are
It's
they
an
talking
experiment.
about?
I know. The
See if
sad thing is
negativity will
I
sell
see
better
his
than
side.
positivity.
He's always
Right.
trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
And it's a different marketing approach.
See, as far as writing, I think that, the personality comes out. But for me, the way me and you would tell a story is completely different. We could say the same story, but we're not going to say it the same way as, someone who's well-spoken.
That's because we're not very well spoken.
The Steve and Freddy version might be a little different.
That's right. We cut some of the words in half.
So you could be like the well-spoken and the well is crossed off. The spoken is what you guys could be.
We would never say
They're
well
just
spoken.
the spoken,
Oh,
and
yeah,
well is
that's
crossed
fine.
off or
We
fallen
speaking.
off. Exactly.
We're just speaking.
We speak English.
Quantity, not quality.
That's right. Very simple. Are you from New York?
Yes. Oh
What
yeah.
part of New York are you from?
Brooklyn and Long Island.
Well, there you go. Well, Long Island has its own vocabulary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're into Brooklyn and you're close to the Bronx and Queens, forget about it. That's me. The problem is I'm like multi.
Remember Rocco came in, he says he's from the island of Long.
Yes. In the witness protection program. Hey, Mr. Silent, you want to say something?
No.
You say no?
I'm from Philly, so.
You're from Philly?
Whole different accent.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you write? Have you ever written a book?
No.
Do you want to write a book?
Do I? I don't know.
It's okay. You could change the names to protect the innocent.
He's
Yeah.
been
I
exploring
read books,
writing
but don't write.
articles.
What do
Oh
we
yeah,
get?
I have been writing blog posts and articles and.
So you want to write a book? I mean, you want to put them together? Your thoughts?
No, well, if I did, it would be a business
You could
book.
surpass
It wouldn't
the
be.
balance. Let's see. Love you.
And I love the post you write all the time.
I know.
You are now going to be in TEDx next year.
That's what they want. They invited me
That's
but
pretty.
It's still not definitive.
You have to try out, don't you? And then they make a decision.
I don't know.
Well, I
maybe
have some-
after my feature. That's
I have
when
something better for you. Forget about TEDx.
Where are you being featured in?
Forget about it.
Remember on entrepreneur.com.
Well, I remember, but nobody else heard it. So why don't you tell?
I don't want to say.
She doesn't want anybody to know.
Unless, like, because people might be watching it, my friends, and I don't want them to know.
Steve, I'm going to call you a little bit of the
Dropping on
interns because they want to know about the details.
Oh, you're just dropping the article. Okay, thanks, Steve-O.
Listen, I got something better for you. Forget about TEDx. You ever heard of FredX?
Oh, yeah, I was going to go there.
FredX.
You're right here?
Right here.
We are.
FredX
This
is
is
going to
FredX.
bring in 200 people and let you talk for 45 minutes instead of 10 minutes about the same material. And I can put up a screen with color and paint the whole nine, except that mine's is going to be on national radio.
Mine's is.
What's
The
wrong with that?
well-spoken.
What's wrong with that?
Mine's.
Brooklynese.
Mine's is.
Mine's is.
So what do you say?
Who says mine's?
Like I said, in my
Mine's
book, it's
is.
going to have a tragic end to it. I can guarantee
It was a possessive contraction.
Yeah, there you have
What
it.
the hell
A
was
possessive
that?
contraction. Mine's is.
You remind me of that cartoon when we used to watch it, Conjunction Munction, whatever. it was?
Conjunction Junction.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah.
Yes.
You remember that?
We love that.
And then you remember.
I
You
love
awake
Schoolhouse
now?
Rock.
You're good? He loves that.
You know, I have to give it to Giovanni because he started with 3 people working with him on the board, and he is the last man standing over there.
Or
It's been 3 hours of production we've been
No,
doing
you
here
got
today.
double deuce over here.
Double deuce.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Have no idea.
Jeffrey. Double deuce.
Double deuce to
Yes,
me.
Jeffrey's there, and when Hector, we start with a lot of interns at 11 o'clock in the morning.
I gotta go to school and work.
And they go to school and they go to work, and you guys just keep pushing forward. We've been here all day producing.
And we're gonna have more because I gotta work at night. Okay, so let me ask you, how does somebody get in touch with you if they want to, publish their book? Is
Yes,
that what
what's
we're
the
going?
process?
If they're interested in independently publishing their book, they can contact us at thebookcouple.com or they can call us at 561-218-4237.
So if you have a manuscript written, they send it to you guys and you look at it.
Yep.
And what if the book is a stinker? Do you tell them or you don't
Well,
judge
we help
them?
them make it better. No, we
Really?
do judge them. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
We do judge them. It is not a judgment-free zone.
We critique them.
Yes.
Really? So you
Yeah.
shape a book and say, listen, Einstein, let me tell you something. Grass is green, not purple, and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Noah started out with bluegrass, but
No.
Noah's book is incredible.
It really is.
Now, okay, so when you saw her book,
Right.
did you have to make a lot of changes?
Well, I spoke to her about the changes I wanted to make. She agreed to the ones that she agreed to, and we worked together to polish it into what it is today.
Really?
So, yeah, it was a lot of back and forth work, and she got a lot of opinions from other people too, and we worked that in. And it's a process. It's not something that happens quickly. It's not something like just it needs a couple periods and commas. Usually, books need a lot more than that because they need a professional eye to let them know what needs to be done to bring it up to traditional quality.
And what's amazing about Noah's book is Noah is like everybody else. She's a mom. She has kids. She's raised them. She worked at Whole Foods, everyday mom, and then she found her voice. And she said this book has been in her head for years, her entire life, until she actually sat down and put it on paper. And then all of a sudden, everything, I want to say boom, everything exploded, as you say, right? She writes this book. She starts Conscious Co-op. She has her own radio show, and everything has just totally 180'd on her. And her voice that was in her head for all of these years is now out there for everyone to make a positive impact on so many people's lives.
Yeah, the thing that's scary is you ever got a manuscript that has absolutely no periods, no commas,
that's creative writing.
and the English is
And it says, mine's is dedicated to.
well, I'm just prepping them. Because when I send you my manuscript, be gentle. Because, man, English was never my favorite subject. I grew up in a house where we spoke Spanish, and I had to convert it into English, and it never stuck. So I make up words. If I don't know a word, I make it up. Conjunction, bunction, whatever you want to call it. But to me, that's why Steve understands, because he makes up words too. You ever notice that?
The Freddyisms.
But that's the kind of book I want. I want that reflection.
And you it
No
should
periods,
be.
no commas.
The book should be you.
That's going to be the first line on the book.
No.
This book has no commas or periods. If it bothers you, put it down.
Do you know what? I just realized that is why you don't like boundaries.
Because it has a comma. And a
Because
period.
there's a pause or an end, and you have no boundaries, and that is why you don't like punctuation. It's kind of like the punctuation of life, no boundaries for you.
Okay, no more coffee for you.
Does that make sense, right? That's kind of how your mind works.
That is not the reason why. It's a
Why?
whole, God, we went down
It's
this
a whole
road.
nother thing, but I think that just goes hand in hand with who you are.
You know, boundaries to me is a crutch, and if you think you're going to have boundaries, you're going to use it as a crutch to defend yourself and yada, 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 and I just don't like it. I think that there's other words you can use.
Lelaine, you like these books?
Yes. I was just telling her that I like.
Do you
this
read a
book.
lot?
No.
No?
Everything of my knowledge is natural and stuff.
It was just installed in you from birth. You take a pill and all natural.
I'm probably a reincarnation of that woman.
I
Which
think
one,
you
the one
probably
behind
are
you?
right. No, the one that you had on Facebook.
Yeah, 1875. Like, I've never learned anything in school, but then I kind of know some stuff from 1875, and I don't know where I got them.
Well, you posted that amazing picture of yourself.
Talk into the mic before we go to 1875.
Okay.
That picture you posted of yourself through
Yes.
with the bridge?
Yeah.
And that light arc around you?
He took it, but the light was there, and I said,
You
like,
took the picture?
Yeah.
That's an incredible picture you took.
Yeah.
I
man of many
trained
words,
him.
Yeah.
You trained these, you know, I thought Steve-O said a few words.
I know.
Chris, I think you got him beat.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, every time I
just
look at
tired
you,
today.
every time I
We had a
look at
long
you,
day yesterday.
I want you to say, yeah. Every time I look at you.
Let's go to commercial break. Give us a call. 888-565-1470.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back. Crazy, man.
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 70.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Do you feel tired? Do you feel that your energy is stuck? Are you just existing on autopilot? Are you ready to rise and shine to your fullest potential? At Rise and Shine Holistic Arts, I help you awaken and activate your highest self. Contact me at 619-249-3157 or Rise and Shine Holistic Arts on Facebook. Rise and shine to your yes, your excellent self.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Brooklyn Cafe with your hosts, Dawn and Freddy.
Say that again. Let's see if you turn the mic on.
Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe. You're here with your hosts, Dawn and Freddy.
Very nice.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Thanks, Chris. That's about what we get from Chris.
You know,
these days.
that's it. You know, that works real good when the mic is on. But
I know.
You had it right the first time.
I didn't mess it up.
No, you were good. You had to do a repeat.
Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe. We're on National Book Month, Reading Tuesday. You know, we could do a whole reading segment every Tuesday.
I think we could. You know, I used to go to Barnes and Noble. What is that? Is that a bookstore?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is, right? No, are they still around?
And you missed
Yes.
that, didn't
Yeah.
you?
They're in Boca.
I thought Barnes and Noble closed down. That's why I'm sorry. I used to go to Barnes and Noble because they had Wi-Fi. And in the day, it was hard to find Wi-Fi. Then Starbucks came along and yada, yada, yada. But in the day, they didn't have it. So I used to go to Barnes and Noble to do shows, right? So they had this book from this woman. And on there had all these things, like a pocket of change and coins, all these little trinkets on the book. Call me. It was an kill yourself. What is this? Suicide thing. And what happens is, right, I was with Lisa Marie, my niece, and we see this book, and we're looking at it, and it has the call number in the book. And I called it.
Suicide Prevention Hotline?
No, it was the lady who wrote the book. And she would talk to you about, so I was intrigued. I said, listen, this is amazing. Should have been a bestseller, but it wasn't.
Wow.
Fantastic stuff like that. Have you ever run across something that's different about a book?
I think all the time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They go all the time. And you know what else they were saying? You don't have to have a completed manuscript to call the book couple. You can just have an idea, and Carol will walk you through the whole skeleton of what it is before you even start writing. So those who have an idea and a voice in your head, you don't have to write it before you call them. So what's the process like?
So usually somebody will call and say either they have a manuscript or a book idea, and then we'll take it from there. If they have a book idea, we set up a coaching session, and they'll come, we'll talk about their book, we'll create an outline, and they'll start writing and send me, bits and pieces as they go, and
That's
and that way the
amazing.
book builds. Yeah.
That takes out the fear.
That's what I was just saying, right? So you don't have to come with an entire book.
No.
You have an idea, and you think, you know what? It's the baby steps, step by step, until you have the manuscript you want and you have the coaching to go with it.
Right.
Who ever thought you could be coached to write the book?
Well, can you imagine? A lot of people don't write a book like me because you got to send it to somebody to get it published, right? I mean, somebody's got to fix it.
We
Somebody's
have
got
to
to
never have the time to write it, actually.
Yeah, but think about this. The fear of me sending something to them, very large. I got to tell you, because I'm not normal, and my book is going to be very abnormal. But she takes away the fear. I'm serious.
Try being married to her, though.
Right, and the fear of rejection for people who send it out.
I mean, I'm going to light a candle
What's
for
that?
that.
Oh, you know whose book that is? Is that Lauren's book, Lauren
Yes.
Cohen?
Yes.
She's coming on the show next week.
Oh, how funny is that?
I'm thinking, I know that book.
What
We
about-
worked with her also.
What about Wendy? Wendy Blum?
Blum?
Yeah,
Wendy Blum
Blum's
is another one of
we
our clients.
working on her stuff
We
now.
had her on the show too, Wendy.
We love
me and her,
Wendy.
Yeah,
me
she's
and
great.
Wendy argued this. I'm gonna tell you.
good.
Me and her love to
She's
fight.
feisty, yeah.
Yes, but we love to fight, and we fight over the book, right?
We had her on when we were at BZT, and we covered her event last year. But yeah, Lauren will think it's going to be on the 9th, so she's going to be on next week. And I know proceeds of her book are going back to Jeffco.
Yes.
Is why she wrote that book when we worked with Real Jewish Family Services.
Lindsay,
we get around, don't we?
Lindsay's watching. Lindsay, you should write a book because you've been through some real scary stuff. But you should write a book and call these
book couple
people so that they'll help you put it. You know, the other problem is that when you speak English like a third language, because you haven't gotten it straight for the second language, you sort of. And the only one who understands that joke is her, because my English is a little broken. But the fear of not being able to express what you want to say, I guess you help people with that, right?
Of course, yes.
And
I've
for
written
you-
books that have been translated from another language
Really?
into English.
You
Yes.
see, she makes it so easy.
She takes the fear
Because
away.
a lot of people say, well, you know, Freddie, you got to have a dictionary. Freddie ain't got time to do all that.
Spell check, grammar check, you don't have to do that. She
No.
will. And it should be your voice. It doesn't have to be, you want the
My
punctuation, but it needs to sound like it's you.
Doesn't have to be grammatically perfect. It's your license to.
Really?
Yeah. Speak
That's
your
one
voice.
of the problems I was having with putting this thing together, because Gio used to say, that ain't even English.
That was one of the problems I had reading your first contract.
It ain't English.
That's
But
all
I can
these
tell
words
you
that
it
were
makes sense to
capitalized,
me.
And I thought, maybe this is production language, but I don't understand why there's a word in the middle of a sentence that's got a capital N or capital P.
That's the way I write.
And I actually even asked him, is there a reason that I missed this in class, like in production
They got an
class?
app for that now. You know?
Hey, I
they,
didn't
they got apps for that.
Look at this, it came alive. It speaks in the
In the
corner.
middle of a sentence, but that's how the book should be. It should be you. It is
Yeah.
non-grammatically correct. You just do a disclaimer right in the front. Freddyisms 101.
You know, I grew up in the Bronx. I grew up in Manhattan. So things like Vig. Let's
I
split the
remember the
baby
first
in
time you
half.
explained that to me.
And she's like, where'd you come from? Like, split the baby in half. I always
That's
use
biblical,
that. That's
yeah.
biblical. And we went to Conscious Co-op and somebody explained it.
She was explaining her
And I
first.
said, you were that one, right? And I look at Dawn. I go, because she thought I made this whole thing up. Half the words that I use, she thinks I
But you
make it
go
up.
split the baby in half because it's over money when we're making a deal.
You do a deal, you split
Biblically,
the baby
it wasn't
in half.
about splitting the baby in half.
If
Biblically,
you think
it was
about
different.
it was two people wanted the same child.
And what did the mother do?
Split it in half.
No, she said take it.
No, split it in half. Well, because the alternative was to cut the baby in half.
Exactly. So what
But
kind of
that's the
negotiation is
All
that?
right. Then I said to her, Vig. A Vig in New York
You
is...
know what a vig is?
No.
Like, so it's not a New York, it's a Freddyism again.
In New York,
Yeah.
you do a deal, and you should get, if you do a deal, you're going to get some monies for doing the deal. I think you go a little commission.
Yeah.
In New York, they call it a VIG. It's a VIG because there's no number. It's not 15% and 20%. A VIG is take your money, you roll up the money, and you slip it in the pocket.
Oh.
And that's the way it's done. So I was talking to Steve
Brooklyn thing.
about a deal that he put together, and he says to me, yeah, no, you got no VIG. So I said, really? You roll it up and put the VIG in? No. Now, when Dan, from the beautiful heart of Del Rey, when I give him commission, how do I pay him?
Cash in his pocket.
It's a VIG.
Yes, give the vig.
So how do you get
I'm gonna
around
have to
with
look that up.
people? Honey, it's in the vocabulary of the New York slums.
It's called the Freddyism Book of Vocabulary. We're going to actually do a coffee book, Vocabulary of Freddyisms.
With the-
And we're going to
with the-
package it with a book, with a bag
the
of
bladder.
coffee.
You got to put the bladder.
Bladder in
Yeah,
it.
so you pour the coffee in and you drink it.
It's gonna be a very
so
wet book.
you pour the coffee in your cup and you're reading it.
You're
You
crazy.
could
I want to make sure.
print it on coffee filters. So you tear out, you read the page, you tear it out,
You
you
like
drip the
that.
coffee
This
through
freaking
it.
guy's
Yeah.
a genius. You know, they have that paper that's like papaya. What
Yeah.
is that?
Papyrus.
Papyrus.
Yeah, very
Love-
expensive.
Love that. Really?
Yeah.
What about imitation papyrus?
that
Something
would
that
work.
looks like it.
You help it also design the inside, so down to the paper, the fonts, the pictures, everything.
The fonts, the pictures, usually the graphics are supplied by the author. Sometimes I'll create charts for nonfiction books. Charts,
and that
graphs.
book has got gray. Is that your book that you did, Carol? It's
Yes.
gray inside. It's
I
different
actually-
type of
yeah,
paper.
I designed that one myself. I
Yeah,
just put like
it's-
a wall.
So it looks like
on
wall
every
bricks.
page.
It's actually an image that's
You
very,
see,
very
yeah.
faint behind the.
But like we did the Boca Haggadah for our family.
Oh, I love that.
And so like Gary laid it out. It's in it's got the Hebrew in it. Yeah, it's got the
Hebrew
Hebrew
and
in
English.
it. It's color. It's
Do you mind how many years over the years I've made more Haggadahs as the kids have grown up?
Mm-hmm.
We've gone through them all.
What's a Haggadah?
Haggadah is a book for Passover. And I write them, and as the kids grow up, we make another one, we make another one,
very
and
cool.
everyone says, all right, which one are we going to use?
You write a book like this?
Yes.
And you never printed it?
We copied it from Maxwell House.
Really?
Yeah, but this...
They did the Haggadahs years ago. They were
Is it the
very
same
famous.
story? Every
No,
book
we,
is the same?
we changed it. We
Well,
updated
Yeah.
it.
the story is the
Yeah.
same.
Changed the language.
It's the biblical story of leaving Egypt as the Jews, so the story stays the same.
Dawn, I'm not going to listen to a word you
We
say.
couldn't take any license with it.
You
Sorry.
can't, yeah,
I'm
you
not
can't
gonna-
take the license
I'm not
on the
gonna
story.
listen to a word you say. You know, Dawn tells me she doesn't paint, she doesn't play the piano, she doesn't write books, and I find out every day that she's been lying to me. Just simple lying, right? So Dawn created something for children called, come on,
Gooey Kids.
Gooey Kids. And it was about gooey stuff for children. Yes?
It was other things. It was bulletin boards and party favors and that kind of thing.
So we ran into somebody who has one of the boards. It says, do you know, I found it in my garage and I still have it.
He's an infertility specialist, and I used to make them for doctor's offices, so all of his new babies would have a picture on a Gooey Kids board.
So I
Long
say to
time
her,
ago.
because we always wanted to do the Children's Sparkle, Children's Television Network, always talked about doing this. I'd rather call it Gooey Kids. I think it is fantastic.
I told my son Gooey Kids was coming back. He was cracking up.
It is, yeah, well, he's going to be on the front of it.
I know. Hence the name Gooey Kids.
But you write and you do stuff, but you don't publish. You don't publish. You don't publish. Bottom line. So I don't believe a word you say.
I still got that butternut.
Steve and I are bringing a piano. And you're going to play the piano because I spoke to your mother. She says you play it beautifully.
Actually, they're selling their baby grand if anyone's in the market.
That's the piano we're getting.
In the studio. We're going to add that with the bar and the book nook. We got a lot of things to
We're
bring
going to
in.
make the baby grand the book nook.
See, we're not splitting the baby in half. We're making the baby grander.
We can split anything we want to have, but we're gonna put the baby piano in the corner so you can play. we're
And
gonna
put the
a
books
camera.
on it.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on top.
Old school, going old school.
Going very old school.
How can people find you guys with the book couple?
Okay, we're online at www.thebookcouple.com, and you can reach us by phone at 561-218-4237.
Just share your voice in another way. It's what we do every day, and it just gives everyone with a creative expression a way to share your voice.
I gotta ask you a question, because you are creatively a genius from what I can see.
Thank you.
If I wanted to do one of these, what do you call it?
A banner?
Like a poster?
A banner, poster. I want to put it in restaurants.
Yeah.
Can you help me design something like that?
Absolutely.
I mean, it has to have us in there with maybe the owner of the business or not. It all depends on financially how he wants to do it. If it's on us, and we're gonna have the Brooklyn Cafe, we want to make it bold and beautiful, because I see the way you use colors and the way you bring stuff out.
Yeah.
So this is like a banner of a book. It's like, think of it as a book. So we're gonna put this all over Atlantic Avenue, every restaurant.
Yeah,
And
we've
we're gonna go
done
downstairs.
stuff like that.
You have?
My
Write
grandmother,
'em up.
Authors.
my grandmother used to always say,
Yeah.
books are your friends. And every time she would give us a book, she would sign inside the book. Old school.
John F. Kennedy used to do that.
My grandmother was an English teacher back in the day.
Kennedy
Nice.
used to read out of a book to give answers to his kids, and even though he knew the answer, he may believe the answer came out of a book.
And what you had said is not only, I mean,
Clever.
I love the touch and the feel of books. It's just
propaganda.
something tactile. But you can
Propaganda.
also download these books on Kindle. I know Noah's book's available for Kindle. There's audiobooks for people that need that. So even publishing your book, you can do it in hard copy or softback, whatever you want to call it. But you can also then have it transferred to Kindle, audiobooks, however you want to, once it's in publication. So you get all of it right there.
Now,
and
it-
there's no fear of rejection because you're self-publishing.
Right.
And that's the other thing.
There's a lot of fear.
You get out of it.
No, because like if you have traditional publishing, you don't let anybody tell you how much your book is worth.
There
My
you have
book
it.
is going to be worth millions and millions of dollars. I'm only
Lorraine
printing 3 books.
Has spoken. Have a great day, everyone. Be kind to each other.
She liked that.
We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same
She's
place.
not getting one.
What size is this?
Bye-bye. What size is that?
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracasa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddie S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host, guests,